Yo, Silent Magician here. Magicians, being told in my left ear. This video is for a Dark Magician deck, a real Dark Magician deck. So, as you can see, I'm going to explain the real Dark Magician deck 2 by 1. So let's go, ready? Alright, first off, 2 Dark Magicians. I've tried it with 3. 3 I really like, but 2 is usually the best number. 3 takes a little too long. Plus, you kind of cloud your hands up. 2 Dark Paladin. 2 Buster Bladers. Buster Blader. I feel sorry for Buster Blader because Buster Blader is completely irrelevant nowadays. And I'm like, yeah, the Itemize is good, but what happened to the good old days? I like Buster Blader more. Dark Magician of Chaos. Very handy card. Also bring for any spell cards, which is quite handy because this is a traditional format. So yeah, very handy with Pot of Greed and cards like that. 2 Magician of Faiths. Love bringing back spell cards to boost my hand up and things like that. 2 Defenders to defend my Dark Magician or my stronger monsters. 1 Prisma, which lets me easily send a Dark Magician or Buster Blader to the graveyard. 1 Cyber Jar, very handy for destroying your opponent's field and getting cards you need quicker. 1 Witch of the Black Forest to get Prisma or Cyber Jar or any of the jars, as a matter of fact. Morphine Jar, draw power. 2 King of the Swamps, in case I don't get Buster Blader or Dark Magician, but I'm almost guaranteed to get one of them in the hand. 1 Chaos Sorcerer, very handy for banishing cards that are very annoying to me. 1 Breaker of the Magical Warrior. I used to have 2, but thanks to cards like Fiendish Chain and Breakthrough Skill, it's kind of become a pointless card now. It's just like it for the stats and it's a spellcaster. 1 Old Vindictive Magician, catch the opponent by surprise, destroy a monster. 1 Marshmelon, love that card. My friend despises it, which is why I mostly keep one in there. And of course, the most OP card, Kuriboh. Excellent card. Probably one of my favourite monsters. Dark Magician's number 1, Kuriboh's probably number 2. So yeah, that's all the monsters. Right, now on to the spell cards. And we'll start with Emblem of Dragon Destroyer. Adds Buster Blader to my hand. 1 Dark Hole. Monster Reborn, LOB style. Amazing. Graceful Charity. Premature Burial. 1 Pot of Duality. Just tried it in recently. I don't like the fact that you can't special summon, but you know, I mean, if it lets you thin your deck out, then you might as well add it in. Magical Dimension. Quite handy if Dark Magician's stuck in the hand and you haven't got Polymerization or Buster Blader. So yeah, it's quite a handy card to special summon quickly. Enemy Controller. Old fashioned card. Love the fact you can take control of your opponent's monsters. I find it like a sort of like a change of heart, but you need a monster, and due to my monsters, I usually guarantee to have one anyway. 2 Polymerizations. For Buster Blader and Dark Magician. Fusion Recovery for the return of Polymerization and Buster Blader or Dark Magician. Pot of Greed. Mystical Space Typhoon. And Card Destruction. Anything that helps you thin the card deck out. Okay, now down to the traps. 2 Call of the Haunted. Thanks to that card like Card Destruction and Graceful Charity, things like that, it's always good to try and get a monster in your graveyard, like Dark Magician or Buster Blader, easily bring it back. Mirror Force. What used to be one of my favourite traps, but now in tournaments it's not really that effective anymore, which is a shame really, because I think it was one of the best cards. Compulsory Evacuation Device. Pretty cool. And I've only got 2 more traps, and they're both Japanese. Dark Renewal. Yes. Dark Renewal. Plays like a bottomless trap hole for spellcasters. Really like it. Really handy card. Let me bring out my Dark Magician of Chaos or Dark Magician and completely catch my opponent off by surprise. And down to the fusion deck. 3 Dark Paladins. That's pretty much it. Nothing more. 3 Dark Paladins. Old fashioned. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed the deck preview. We've got no side cards. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe.